In this video, we're going to look at a website called Canva, canva.com. As with most of the sites that we preview, there's a free version and there is a paid version, and I believe there's a lot of value in the free version for you to use. Of course, if it's something that you really like and make lots of use of, you could always upgrade or ask for some funds to upgrade to the paid version. So this is a simple way to make some beautiful graphics quickly and in a lot of different formats. So you can see by design, it's telling me that I can create a design for social media, which is 800 by 800, a presentation similar to a PowerPoint or a Prezi, a poster, a Facebook post, blog graphic, etc. Here's different sizes, a card. And if you click on more, you're going to find that there are a lot more. There are social media posts specific to Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, LinkedIn, different types of documents. A certificate is one, or a resume that we hadn't seen previously. Blogging and ebooks. This one I like in particular, the infographic. Great activity to do for kids. They do research, they gather a lot of information, and then decide how to best present that, in a non-text way, in a very graphic and compelling way to an infographic. Marketing materials, etc. So lots and lots of different things. Let's come up and create a design. Close out of there for a second and simply create a design. Let's start by picking poster as our starting point. And you can see that it gives you some pre-made canvas layouts, which saves a lot of time. Let's just say that I like this one. Already I'm going to have a nice looking poster before I start. And these are made up of various elements that you can then edit. So let's take a look at some of the other things that you can do. There are elements here. Free photos, grids. So this would break the page up into different sections. It would also include those backgrounds, however. So if I did do something like that, I would get the full thing, not just the breakup of space. Now, let me close out of there, go back to layouts for a second, and come back to this one. So there are elements, frames, illustrations, you can say. You can see these are marked as free. There are others that won't be free. Let's say, let's try, see, this one's $1. This one's $1. So actually, if somebody was head of PTA or some other function where they did have some funds, this is a very inexpensive way to find materials and put together some nice little graphics. And there's quite a few. Let me just drag this one out to show you how simple it is. It's now on the page. Grab it by the corner. Their graphics will scale very well. Stay nice and crisp and clear at different sizes. And let's say now we click on this box, you can see that it now becomes editable. Let's try this. Okay, and of course, it doesn't have to be related. You can do any type of text that you'd like on there. And when you've got an area selected, you can also go into this text feature here, and you can add a heading or a subheading, heading, etc. So in lots of different shapes that contain text. So lots of you can drag out there to do your design. When you are clicked on a piece of information such as text, your toolbar will come up. So it's giving you choices of font. You can upload your own fonts, but this is a premium service, as you can see. You can change the color, and the color is in alignment with a palette for this particular. You can create your own, but this is a palette that goes with what's already on here, so that's nice. You can bold it, italicize it, change the alignment within the box. Change this to uppercase, make it a list, adjust your spacing, etc. You can also, when you've got something like this, is copy it. So if you need several blocks around a page, that's an easy way to save you formatting, sizing, etc. There's some arrange tools like here. I'll take this one. That's on top of the dog. So I'll send that back a little bit. So now the dog is on top. Okay, you can see with an image, you have fewer options. You may have some options to change certain image colors. You can copy the image, you can arrange it forward to back. You can try to set some transparency on it as well, or you can make it into a hyperlink. So, basic tools that you'd expect. You also have this background area, where if you'd rather, you can start from scratch with a background. So you'd replace that picture and have to work with everything else at that point. Or you can upload graphics yourself to use. You can also create folders to organize things. Once again, a premium service, so that does involve paying for it. But you can see the basic idea here. It's a nice little tool, great for students who need to present their information in a different way. And one of the benefits is that it's a very, very quick and easy tool to learn. Now, options, once you're done, you can download these, which is great. So students can download them as an image, a JPEG or a PNG, or as a PDF. Okay, so a good way to get your assignments turned in, to get a final product. You can also choose to make them private or public, and you can get a shareable link. So you can invite people directly to edit or view. Of course, they're going to have accounts. Or you can get a link. And with that link can be view or edit options. So students could choose to, or you could choose to have students simply submit the link to this shared image. We come over here, paste that link in. Haven't saved it yet. So when I'm done with this, I will have to come up and say File, Save. And it may take them a few minutes to actually prepare the image before the link comes live, before you're able to see that, but it will happen shortly. There's also an undo button here, which is nice. So if you've made a mistake, this is where you find your undo and redo. There are nice help features. Okay, with some general categories, but also a search option. Okay, click back on Canva. Whoop, it's not saved yet, so let me save it again. And now when I come back to my main page, it's currently generating a preview, and that may take a little bit of time, but it will appear here. So you can also see things that have been shared with you. You can create a team, and with your free account, you can actually create a team of up to 10 members. You would need to upgrade if you wanted a larger team. You can create your own color palettes. This is more of a professional thing if somebody is looking to create a brand and they want specific colors used in all their graphics and advertisements, but that's available. You can add new folder. So this is just a way to help you organize yourself. Of course, go into the trash. You can see that I've created some things and thrown them away already. There's a nice Learn to Design section. It has tutorials for you. And here are some design inspirations. So showing you different ways things are laid out that can be might prove useful to you. To go back to your main dashboard, you're just going to click All My Designs, and you'll see that this is still not generated the preview, but it will show up eventually. And we're back where we started. That's a very quick tour of Canva. A nice site, a lot of potential for using with students for certain types of projects. And the best way to learn this tool is to play around with it a little bit. It's fast, easy to use, has a free option, and I think might have a place for projects in your classroom.